California. Hypothetically speaking, let's suppose that the federal government made climate vehicles a high priority and invested our tax dollars inside infrastructure for hydrogen fuel. Would this proposition spark your fascination with a zero-emissions hydrogen-powered vehicle, one with splendid design with an estimated 380-mile range? Very well then, match the all-new hydrogen-powered 2019 Hyundai Nexo crossover. Hyundai recently introduced their second-generation fuel cell electric vehicle FCEV in Hollywood, California. During its U.S. debut, I had to be able to sample one within the picturesque roads of Topanga Canyon. This being the very first FCEV I have ever driven, I would like to begin by breaking down its powertrain. Nexo's powertrain is composed of a hydrogen storage system, motor, battery, plus a fuel cell system. The permanent magnet 120 kW motor produces 161 horsepower and 291 lb-ft of torque as you move. The lithium-ion battery and fuel stack use a combined creation of 135 kilowatts. With a fast refueling time, the Nexo is usually refueled in a few minutes, and its 3-tank system can store 14 pounds of hydrogen. To increase cargo capacity, Hyundai relocated it from the undercarriage on the trunk and changed the hydrogen storage system's layout. The Hyundai Nexo Limited has an estimated driving selection of 354 miles with an EPA-rated fuel economy of 595,457 city-highway combined. The Blue model extends the driving range to 380 miles and contains an improved fuel economy of 655,861. Overall, fuel cell vehicles can be a tough sell, and considering their confinement to California, the small group of fuel hydrogen stations, along with the costs associated with leasing or investing in a hydrogen-powered vehicle, you can actually understand why. Despite obvious drawbacks, there exists a great deal of stuff to love about the Hyundai Nexo. Along with me, it gets underway with the interior. Earlier this year, Automobile Daily News editor Connor Golden drove the Hyundai Nexo in Korea, and I accept him when he tells that the Nexo's crossover packaging is on point. Compared for the Honda Clarity and Toyota Mirai, the Hyundai Nexo is clearly the harder handsome on the three. If I were a contestant upon an episode of Elimine Date, I would quickly remove the other two in favor from the hunky Nexo. Blue and Limited include the two trim levels designed for the Nexo. If you settle within the blue trim, you are going to miss out within the Krell Premium Stereo Audio, 19-inch alloy wheels, blind spot view monitor, tilt and slide wide sunroof, and remote smart parking assist RSPA. One selling point of choosing the Blue model on the Limited is driving range, but let's talk concerning the Limited's smart parking feature for the minute. With RSPA, the vehicle can retrieve itself at a parking space or automatically park with or without a person inside. Functions that may be done through the remote include parallel in, perpendicular out, forward out, and last. Standard equipment on both Nexo models includes a 12-inch color touchscreen with navigation, heated and power-adjustable front seats, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Blue Link connected car system having a 3-year complimentary service, wireless charging, vegan leatherette seating surfaces, along with a 7.0-inch instrument cluster. There is usually a generous level of advance and security measures, which include a tire pressure monitoring system, regenerative braking, front crumple zone, smart cruise control, forward collision avoidance, driver attention warning, rear view monitor with parking guidance, lane follow assist, blind spot collision warning, and rear cross traffic alert. On the outer standard are intermittent windshield wipers, LED headlights and taillights, approach puddle lights, rear spoiler, side mirrors with turn signal indicators, and also a hands-free smart liftgate. When I stepped out with the Sunset Marquis Hotel to satisfy the Nexo, I would have never suspected it to be a climate vehicle. The rear-mounted fuel cell badge may be the only element that blows its cover. I like which the Nexo seems as if a regular crossover as well as doesn't come across as an oddball because of its innovative design. What I love the most in regards to the Nexo may be the futuristic interior, for the reason that design is just not boring or ugly. As my driving partner and fellow colleague Kim Reynolds drove the Nexo down Santa Monica Boulevard toward Topanga State Park, I took advantage and familiarized myself while using cabin. Every surface throughout the lining is pleasing for the touch. The vegan leatherette seats are accommodating, and they have a varied design pattern made up of dots that resemble an exploding particle. The center stack sits with an ideal angle, plus the control panel layout causes it to become very intuitive. One interior detail that may be kinda radical would be the single cup holder for the armrest console. Front seat passengers, please don't panic, there is undoubtedly an even cooler cup holder to suit your needs that pops out higher than the glove box. While I drove within the twisty roads of Topanga Canyon, I fiddled with all the regenerative foot brake and head getaway. By using the paddle shifters within the Nexo's leader, I was capable of increase or decrease velocity to comply together with the varying posted speed limits. As one would expect of your eco-friendly vehicle, the ride quality is polished and powertrain noise is virtually non-existent. After reviewing the maximum amount of information as I could comprehend about fuel cells, it seems how the Nexo might be a tough sell. A premature infrastructure only adds towards the uncertainty of hydrogen-powered vehicles. With all having said that, the 2019 Hyundai Nexo will be intended for sale in select dealerships in Southern California prior to the end of 2018, plus Northern California at the beginning of 2019. Nexo customers will likely be provided which has a $5,000 fuel card that approximately depends upon 10,000 miles. Pricing hasn't been announced currently. 2019 Hyundai Nexo Limited Specifications. Late 2018. Price TBD. Fuel system: hydrogen fuel cell. Motor: permanent magnet 161 HP, 291 lb-ft. Battery: lithium-ion polymer 1. 56 kWh, 40 kilowatts. Transmission: 1-speed reduction gear. Layout: 4-door, 5-passenger, front motor, FWD crossover. EPA mileage: 5,954 mph city hui. LXWXH: 183.9 by 73.2 by 64.2 inches, wheelbase 109.8. Weight: 4,116 pounds, 060 miles per hour, 9.5 seconds a state. Top speed: Nah.